This is one of those projects that I've kind of had it on the back burner because of the pieces needed to go to it in order to complete it. And I can say I will be planting garlic again because this was super easy. Put it in the ground in the fall time. Didn't even have to worry about doing anything with it. I didn't have to worry about coming out and watering or anything like that during the winter time. So it's like basically put those little garlic bulbs in the ground in the fall, and you don't even have to do anything with them through the winter here in Zone 7B. And that was the garlic I looked for to make sure that they were all right for our zone. I always try to make sure any plants that we get, seeds, bushes, trees, you know, that they're geared towards our climate in this area. And we're kind of like right between 7B on the edge of 8A, so to speak. This is going to be the end of a compilation of basically from the time I got it in to the time it went in the ground, and then watching it progress and grow and all the way up to harvest. Okay, I'm getting ready to plant the garlic. I've already separated these other ones. I'll show y'all what I mean here. We are October 11th, 12th, somewhere in there. Anyway, it's hard to do one-handed. They come like this, okay? And then you just take and you just break them apart. So that one bulb, this one bulb of garlic has multiple cloves. I may not be able to do it one-handed. There we go. There's a clove. So, you just take and separate all the pieces, like I did in these other ones. I've never grown garlic and I wanted to try different ones. I've already separated these out, so I'm going to keep them separate, and I've got a tag made for each kind, and then that way I'll be able to tell whenever we try them which garlic we prefer. Put them in this bed here. I've already amended it with mushroom compost a couple days ago and mixed it in, and so I'm just going to be poking holes and then planting them in here, planting them in little rows. Okay, I just laid them out so I could figure out where I wanted to space them. Flip these over, and then just poke the hole. And I leave the holes uncovered until everything's planted, just so I don't lose track of where I'm at. One of these days I'm going to get me one of those dibbler things or whatever they call it, because I always end up with all that dirt on my fingernails. And I don't have quite enough to come all the way for 3 little rows here off that one bulb. You want to make sure and put that part pointing down. Oops, in case I didn't. That part right there, it's where the roots are going to come out. I'm not even going to cover them up until I get all of them in the ground. Yeah, I've got a new farm cat coming over wanting attention. And of course Pepper is all excited because Willie's here. She loves playing with Willie. She gets to go over to their house and play sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and end this part of the video here. There's the garlic again. Now, I've never grown garlic, so I don't know, is the top's going to totally die back if we get a good freeze again a couple times? You know, a couple days in a row of freeze? Because just that one night of it getting down to 26, some turned a little bit yellow. So, if y'all have the answer to that, let me know. Otherwise, I'll update y'all later on the garlic. Well, y'all, here's the garlic end of February. I have not even covered it up when we've had ice and it has snowed. I was busy with the goats and then too tired and didn't even think about it. And so they were totally uncovered. Yet, I mean, I had mulched them with pine straw before, so maybe that helped. But they were already some green stuff up above when we've had these freezes, and they're doing pretty good. This plant right there is actually getting bigger and splitting more. There's a couple of them doing that. They're showing some growth. Today is a beautiful day, so I'm not surprised because we go from nice, beautiful days to really cold days for a few days, and then it warms back up typically. But they're holding out and doing good. But the garlic's looking scraggly. I almost wonder at this point, should I feed the garlic? Garlic is doing excellent. Look how thick them stalks are on that garlic. Got a mushroom poking up. I have no idea what kind, so I don't mess with it. Weed. Big root. Time to harvest the garlic. And I'm saying it's time because every single day I come out, I look at it, and it looks a little bit more dead. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. It's looking pretty rough. So I pulled up one and it looked great. So I'm fixing to pull up the rest of them and let y'all see. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Man, it's got some good roots. Well, there's two of them right there that kind of together. There. Make sure y'all can. Now this one is early Italian. I did find my tag there. I don't know where the other tags went. One of them was like a Cherokee something, and then like Nakona, or I don't even remember what it said. I don't know where the tags ended up. So I'm curious if any of these are going to be bigger. That one's not very big at all. Or that one. I see a trend here on this row. It's a bunch of little ones here. Oh my goodness. That one was in there now. This is little, I'm sure. Yeah. Mine's drawn away. Well, this kind is definitely bigger than the middle kind. They all water every morning. That don't look too shabby. Yeah, this, I hope I find the tag. Is that the tag? Yeah, this Nootka Rose stayed very small. Hope I can find the tag on. Is this the tag? This one is fairly decent size. They're nowhere near as big as I had hoped, but this is the first time I've ever grown garlic, so I'm pretty happy I got anything. But I need to remember Nootka Rose. The rose one stayed small for some reason. It's like half the size or less than the rest. I mean, look. See? How much size difference that is? I wonder if there's a taste difference. grass trying to come up in here. I need to get my garlic out anyway because I want to plant a pumpkin here again. Pumpkin plant. Let it grow. Big old fat worm. There you go, buddy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, it has a second piece to it. There's another big old fat worm. Yeah. Big old juicy worms. Look at that. I found some out in the yard after it had rained. You know how the worms would come up. And I brought them out here and put them in the raised beds. Figured I'd help them out. They wouldn't drown. The raised beds drain off faster than anywhere else, so I encourage my worms. That didn't get very big. Oops, that one broke off. Oh my gosh. Wow, that one's got like a secondary trying to grow. Uh-oh. That one broke off. Where you at, garlic? It probably just grow back, maybe. I don't know, but I wasn't going to leave it. So, little tinies. All right. Woo-wee. That's a pretty good haul of garlic, actually. Can't leave them on the little green onions, though. Pull up these other ones. Looky. I'm definitely happier with this one. Oh my goodness, that one. Man. That one just about threw my back out. It was so big. Whew. That's got some weight to it. Let's see. Get all that dirt off of there. Got some good roots now. Wow. Now that one, no complaints. It's a nice size. There's another little one. Another little one. I don't know what that one is. It looks like a millipede. Okay. Whew. All right. Not really sure what kind of bug this is on me. Uh-oh, he flew away. So I can't do anything about it anyway. Good or bad. So, get this stuff out of here. Some of this stuff was kind of hard to reach while the garlic was in here. There's another big old fat worm. See him right there? Yeah, got me some good worms. So, got us some garlic. So this this is very interesting, and all of it come from M.I. Gardner, and so I'm happy with all of it. I just wish the Nootka Rose was bigger. I don't know if that was maybe I fed them at the wrong time. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever grown garlic. I feel like this is a pretty good harvest. I'm really enjoying this, and garlic is like one of my favorite ingredients for seasoning. And so between the garlic, the onion, and the bell peppers and tomatoes, those are like the main ingredients, vegetables that I'm trying to grow. Now, for lack of a better place, just right here on our back porch that is 98% shade through most of the day. It's the only place I really had to put these, the garlic, to lay them out. I just kind of spread them out. and I've given them a chance to dry. It's been about a week that they've been out here, so now it's getting kind of papery and coming off pretty easy. This is the ones I've already cleaned up, but I like how it turned out, and I'm happy with it for sure. First time I've ever grown garlic. I'm not so keen. I mean, I really wish that they'd have ended up bigger, but considering I stuck one little tiny piece in the ground and it made these over winter and this spring, and I barely had to do anything other than put them in the ground. I think I fed them twice. That's all I did. And so I think that's pretty good for something you really don't have to put a lot of effort into. And I love garlic. Y'all have a good one.